Hi all, welcome to Tech Time with Rick. Today I'll be reviewing the Honor 90. In my previous video, I reviewed the Honor 90 Lite, which is the budget-friendly version of this. Do check out my review. I believe it was a great phone for the price. Anyhow, let's get back into the Honor 90 review. Just to quickly show you guys what came in the box. So you got the phone itself. Look, if you're looking at it, it's quite a big box as well. But actually I thought they might have a charger included, but unfortunately not. They came with the phone, the pin for your SIM, no case, just the manuals in there, and just a USB-C to USB cable. So that was quite disappointing because unfortunately for the European model, the one that I have, it doesn't come with the charger or the case, whereas the Chinese version came with the charger, the fast 66 watts fast charger, and a case. I don't know why they don't provide these in Europe, but again, it's something Honor should really bring back because I don't know why everyone's going the Samsung and Apple way of not including the charger. Even Xiaomi still do include chargers in their budget-friendly phones, even Realme as well. So I think they should start putting chargers back in. But beside that, the phone itself, I've been using it for just under a week now, and it's a great mid-range phone. And while using it, to be honest, it doesn't feel like a mid-range phone to me. It's been running really smooth. The battery has been great. The camera's been great. So let me just give you a quick review of what the specs actually are. I'll put the specs on the side here for you guys to check, but let me just go through specs anyway. So this comes with a 6.7-inch AMOLED display. It has 120 hertz refresh rate. But the best thing about this, it also comes with 3840 hertz PWM dimming. And what that means, it makes the screen a lot brighter, smoother, and it's great for your eyes. It makes it really eye friendly as well. So for those long sessions you're having with YouTube binging or Netflix binging, it's going to make it a lot less strain on your eyes, and also for those long gaming sessions as well. The camera itself is a 200 megapixel camera with a 2 megapixel depth sensor and a 12 megapixel ultra wide lens. And like I said, the camera has been great from what I've used so far. Another good thing about this phone itself, it comes with 5000 milliamp battery. So it's got a big battery and also a fast charge, 66 watts fast charging as well, which is unfortunate because they haven't provided the charger with it. So you have to actually go ahead and buy a charger yourself unless you have one lying around. Another good thing, because I got the diamond silver version of this phone, and it comes with 12 gigs of RAM and 512 gigs of storage, which is fantastic. So, again, for day-to-day use, for gaming, for photos, for content viewing, this phone is great. And also for taking videos and downloading big games such as Genshin Impact, it's not going to make much difference on the storage because it has 512 gigs, which is great. It's also needed as well because unfortunately, it doesn't have expandable memory. Before we get into the gaming side of things, I thought I'd quickly go through the OS itself. The OS has been fine. It's Magic OS 7.1. It doesn't have much bloatware, and for the bloatware that it does have, you can just basically just remove it very easily, so there's no issues removing things. And unlike some other Chinese phones, there isn't many unnecessary apps installed in this phone anyway. The Magic OS itself is smooth, it's fine, but one thing I don't like is just to get to the panel itself, you have to go all the way to the top to slide it down. You can't slide anywhere in the screen like other Android UIs, like say One UI or Google itself. You can't do that. You just literally have to do some finger gymnastics and get all the way top to get to the top, the panel itself. So yeah, that's not great. But beside that, Magic OS is okay, and it doesn't slow down or anything at all, so that's fine. Next as well, before we get into the gaming side, I want to quickly show you the Geekbench results. So as you can see, the Snapdragon 7 Gen 1 is a very good chipset. It has a single core score of 1072 and a multi-core score of 3044. Anyway, let's check the gaming side of things, guys, and we'll get back.
With the wind!
What is going on where you are? I can't locate you on the map. Wait, what? How did you get here? Was there a space system? I'm sorry.
Ah, 还好有天使门设的防护法阵，最起码凶兽不能进来伤人。
There you go, guys. As you can see, running games is not a problem on this phone at all. I ran Genshin, in fact, played it for an hour or so, it was perfectly fine. There was no juddering, there was no slowdown, and I was running it on a high level, with high graphics and 60 frames per second. Also, same with Call of Duty, it ran with no problems. And also, cloud gaming was running well as well. But again, with cloud gaming, it depends on your Wi-Fi connection anyway. But it's good to know that this does have a good modem so that the Wi-Fi signals are quite strong. So I ran it smoothly and there was no problems on that side. Now that the gaming side of it is done, I'll move on to the next section, which is going to be the photography and the video quality of this phone. So I've compared it to the Google Pixel 7. But like normal, I haven't made any setting changes to the camera itself. It's just a default for both the phones, because most of the people who use this phone, they're just going to take photos. They're not going to start messing with the settings itself. So I just thought, let me just take photos as a normal person would do naturally without having to mess around with the settings. So let me know what you guys think. This is how the sound sounds when recording outdoors on the Pixel 7 and on the Honor 90. This is how the sound sounds when recording outdoors on the Pixel 7 and on the Honor 90. As you guys can see, the picture quality for this phone is very good, and the video quality is quite good as well. So there's not much shaking, as if you saw my previous video with the Honor Lite. Video quality was, there was just no point recording with that phone, sorry. But with this phone, I think it's great camera phone, great video phone, and for a mid-range phone, I think it compares very well to the Pixel 7. Okay guys, my conclusion of the phone after a week worth of usage. Do I recommend this phone? Yes, I definitely do recommend this phone. For the price, for the specs of what you get, I think it's a fantastic piece of kit. I'll put the pros and cons on this side for you guys to take a look at. But in the meantime, let me just go through that anyway. For me, the best thing about this phone itself is the screen. It's got the 6.7-inch screen with high refresh rate of 120 Hz. But more than that is the fact that it has this new dimming technology, which is great for everyone nowadays who's constantly on their phone staring at it. It really does help with the eye strain. So that's impressive to have such a screen on a mid-range phone. Also, the camera is quite good. It's got a 200 megapixel lens. But again, like I said, pixels don't really matter. Just a point and shoot on a default. As you saw with the picture qualities, I think it's very good. It's not on level as a Pixel 7, but of course they have the software to help improve that from the Google end. But just for day-to-day, for anyone taking pictures, it's a great camera. And also video is good as well. So as you can see with the video example, it's very good. The battery is very good. It's got a big 5,000 milliamp battery. And it's a fast charging one as well, 66 watt fast charging battery, which is fantastic. So even though you've used it all day and you've managed to somehow drain the battery, it does charge up very quickly. The performance is very good for the phone itself with the Snapdragon 7 Gen 1. As you can see, it runs the most demanding apps very well. And again, for the price, it's fantastic. And of course, with this one, I had a big storage of 512 gigs with 12 gigs of RAM. That's fantastic for the price as well. But of course, there are some downsides as well. It does look a bit plasticky, but again, I'm not too fussed about that. So that's not great. It doesn't have any wireless charging, which is a shame. But again, I'm not too fussed because it's a fast charger anyway. And of course, no waterproofing. So we don't know. It will be a bit waterproof or splash proof, but there's no waterproofing on that one. I suppose not putting any rating on that would probably save some money to make it cheaper for us. So that doesn't matter. Again, when it comes to the curved screen, it depends on who likes curved screens. I prefer them flat, but I have enjoyed the screen, but it does feel very slippery sometimes. But overall, let me know what you guys think of the review. What do you guys think of the phone itself? Would you guys be getting it? Just leave a comment down there below. Let me know what you think about it anyway. And please do like and subscribe so I can keep on making these videos. And do check back for the next one.